If you're new to Risk of Rain Returns, brace yourself for an intense and exhilarating experience. The game, revived with improved graphics and added content, demands your full attention from the moment you drop in. The risk of death looms large, but fear not. With the right guidance, you can navigate this challenging roguelike and emerge victorious. First comes the difficulty. As you embark on your Risk of Rain Returns journey, the first decision you'll face is choosing the difficulty level. With options ranging from drizzle, easiest, to rainstorm, normal, to monsoon, toughest, it's crucial to make the right choice. For beginners, drizzle is a sensible starting point, offering a challenging yet manageable introduction to the game. Rainstorm provides a balanced experience, while monsoon is a true test of skill. Now let's move to the characters. With 15 characters to unlock and master, your initial choices may seem limited. However, mastering the available characters is a crucial step in understanding the game's mechanics and finding your preferred playstyle. Each survivor brings unique strengths and weaknesses to the table, so take the time to experiment and discover which character resonates with you. The next tip is to constantly move. In Risk of Rain Returns, stagnation is synonymous with defeat. The relentless spawning of enemies means you must keep moving, constantly seeking the teleporter to progress to the next level. While gathering loot and gaining experience is essential, keeping an eye on the timer is equally important. The game's intensity can catch you off guard if you're not vigilant. Next, pay attention to abilities and items. Unlocking alternate abilities for your survivor is a valuable way to tailor your playstyle to your preferences. While this may take time, the Providence Trials offer a challenging yet rewarding avenue for acquiring these abilities. Additionally, focusing on sustainable items such as the medkit can significantly boost your survival chances. Items like Paul's Goat Hoof, which enhances movement speed, can also be game changers. Also, you should learn from your mistakes. If you're diving into Risk of Rain Returns, be prepared for a trial and error experience. Expect to face numerous defeats initially, but don't let that discourage you. Instead, use each setback as a learning opportunity. Whether it's overspending at shrines or engaging when you should have withdrawn, reflect on your actions and adapt your strategy. Embracing a flexible mindset and analyzing your decisions as you progress will lead to gradual improvement with every playthrough. Experimenting with different approaches can also broaden your understanding of item combinations and character abilities, even if they don't always yield success. So, stay open-minded, stay adaptable, and remember that every failure is a chance to grow and refine your skills. Next, make sure to find a teleporter as soon as possible. In Risk of Rain Returns, progressing through the levels requires you to locate the teleporter, defeat its guardian boss, and escape. Unlike the original game, you only need to defeat the boss, not every enemy, to advance to the next level. It's crucial to clear the levels quickly as the difficulty increases over time, making it essential to locate and clear the teleporter event as soon as possible to avoid being overwhelmed by the escalating challenge. After defeating the boss, you can focus on gathering items as you will receive a substantial reward, especially on hard and higher difficulties, which will allow you to open most chests in the level. However, it's important not to spend too much time collecting items, as staying too long in one level can have long-term negative effects on your progress. Keep an eye on chests you can't open while searching for the teleporter, and if they are conveniently located, consider collecting them after clearing the event. However, be cautious not to waste too much time doing so, as it's generally best to move on promptly. Aim to acquire 3 or 4 items in a stage, and avoid lingering, as this will better prepare you for the next challenge. Next, set goals for yourself. In Risk of Rain Returns, your initial runs may not lead to victory, but that's okay. It can be tough to progress to the final level with limited items and abilities early on. Setting personal goals is crucial. For instance, focus on unlocking items, trying out different equipment, or reaching specific levels. By achieving these goals, you can alleviate the pressure of always aiming for victory and experience a sense of achievement, motivating you for the next run. With each unlocked item, survivor, and new information, you'll gradually increase your power and options. This approach allows you to grow and improve over time, making each run a valuable learning experience. Also, survive melee combat through smart play and move speed. In Risk of Rain Returns, as a player, you need to adapt your strategy, especially when playing as melee characters like Acrid or Miner. Due to their vulnerability to hard-hitting enemies, it's important to stay mobile and refrain from constantly using basic melee attacks. Instead, focus on strategically deploying your abilities and positioning yourself to engage in melee combat safely. For instance, with Acrid, consider using the Epidemic skill to create an acid trail, allowing you to move through enemies while using basic attacks and stuns, all the while avoiding counterattacks. The key to effective risk-free melee combat with these characters lies in mobility and patience. To enhance your mobility early in the game, prioritize acquiring move speed items such as goat hooves. These items will enable you to maneuver more effectively, enhancing your ability to engage in melee combat without putting yourself at unnecessary risk. By following these strategies and prioritizing move speed, you can significantly improve your chances of survival and success when playing as melee characters in Risk of Rain Returns. And the last tip is to do Providence trials for new abilities. If you find that the abilities of a particular survivor in Risk of Rain Returns don't quite align with your preferred playstyle, the Providence trials offer a solution. By engaging in these trials, you have the opportunity to unlock alternative abilities and tailor survivors to better suit your preferences. The ability to access alternative abilities through the Providence trials can significantly transform a survivor's playstyle. For instance, the bandit can evolve from a medium-range sniper to a closer-range brawler based on the choice between blast or whip abilities. Therefore, it's beneficial to explore the Providence trials whenever you acquire a new survivor, as this allows you to participate in enjoyable challenges and gain access to new items and abilities. In essence, the Providence trials provide a platform for you to customize survivors and experiment with diverse abilities, enabling you to enhance your gameplay experience and align it more closely with your personal preferences. As you embark on your Risk of Rain Returns adventure, remember that perseverance and adaptability are key. The game's fast-paced nature and unforgiving challenges demand your full attention and strategic thinking. With these tips in mind, you're well equipped to dive into the world of Risk of Rain Returns and carve your path to victory. So, gear up, choose your survivor, and brace yourself for an exhilarating journey filled with peril and triumph.